Good morning, solar YouTubers. Today is Wednesday, February the 11th of 26. It's about 7:22 in the morning, and this is what I got going on right now. I do have a load on 147. That's the refrigerator. The battery's at 75%. So 75% is 26.4 volts. That's what I have going out. So I don't have the grid connected. It's connected in case the solar doesn't work and there's no battery power. I am right now making some tea, and that's what I'm using on the coffee maker down there. And the first pull, because the way this is wired, because the battery is going into the lucidity box. So the main battery is going to get the first draw and the first charge. Then it trickles up to up here. It's not really designed to have a second battery plugged into it, I don't think. But it's the way the box is, and it's totally fine with me. And that's about it for this morning. A little chilly this morning. It's about 31, so it's a lot warmer than what it was. Let's go take a look at yesterday and see what we produced yesterday. So that will be the analysis, I believe. Let's see what the analysis tells us. It's not going to tell us what we want to know. Let's go detail. And this is, it's a decent app. It's not, that's not it either. We'll have to go chart, I guess. Come on, it takes really forever to. I'm just thinking. Yeah, battery and load. That's what that is. Oh, currently monthly. Yeah, it just really takes forever for it to. I'm really quite not impressed at all. So yesterday I produced 848 watts. And then the day before I produced 881, 594. And so these days here, they were not, the grid was not active way it is now. Because the grid kicked in a little bit. But like yesterday, I wasn't, what's today, the 10th? Yeah, the 9th wasn't even on. I didn't even have it set to solar battery yet. It was a solar utility. So it did pretty good yesterday and day before, Tuesday and Wednesday, Monday and Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, today's the 10th. So that's a Monday, Tuesday. Did pretty good. So, current year production. Okay, let's go to last year. So it shows last year. So this is September. This is October, September. This is when I started doing this. I did some back in July. I didn't have it in July. So in the month of September, I did 13 kilowatts. October, I did 26 kilowatts. November was 23. So why the big difference here is because right around this time I went to the solar battery, solar utility than battery. And then December I only had 8 it was, pretty cloudy. So far, January, I produced only 5 kilowatts. And so far this month, I only produced 4. So the settings do make a difference on the production. So I gotta blow my nose on. Sorry about that. I was getting nerves. So that's a bad habit I have. Okay, so in 25 total, I produced 72 kilowatts. Is only on 400 watts a panel. And so far this year, I produced 10. So I did produce quite a bit for me, quite a bit last year. Because, see, I don't pay for heat. So I live above where I work. So the business is downstairs, and upstairs is 3 apartments. So the whole building is ran off of 2 furnaces, basically. But for up here, all 3 apartments is ran by 1 furnace. So our heat is paid for. So the thermostat is in the middle of the apartment. It's set to a certain temperature. I think 70, I think it is, or 72, somewhere in there. And right now it's 74 right now. That's the bottom number. So I don't pay for heat. So my light bill is only, I think it was $75. I just paid it. That's minus the heat. So I have no heat, no heating costs at all. Just lights, just electricity. That's all I got, just lights. So I do have a water heater. I do have the stove and the refrigerator. That's the only main draws that I have in a microwave. But yep, that's what I produced last year. Everything's looking good. It's gonna look like some kind of a cloudy day today. There are some clouds. Ooh, there's the moon. Cool. And then you hear the VEVOR shut down. The VEVOR shut down. Yeah, I think it did shut down. Yeah, it did shut down. So that means my coffee is ready. My tea is ready. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And my food is about 3 minutes away. Eventually, I'm gonna try to get my air fryer off the grid. That's why I use a lot of my. And you can tell I light my kitchen with LED lights. Very seldom do you see me with overhead light on. The only time I use the overhead light is when I'm making a video. And here this summer, what I normally do in the summertime is I run my computer and this light and this fan off of solar. So to make a quick update on the slip-in camper, because it's 87 miles away, and so I am looking at some tie downs. I did get a hold of him, but it's just marketplace stuff. So talk to him a little bit. I asked him if there was any help loading the slip-in camper, because I have no help. I don't have friends. I don't do that kind of drama. Having friends is nothing but drama. I don't do that crap. I'm too old for that. So everything's by myself. So I got to do everything myself. I could ask people for help, but then I have to owe people that I won't owe nobody nothing. So I just don't do it. And there was no help to load it, he said. So I asked him, is it high enough so I can just drive my truck right underneath of it? And he says yes. He's got jacks on it, can jack it up, because it's sitting on skids right now. So I'm really thinking about going Saturday and taking a look at it. Yeah, the other alternative is the one in Jasonville for $1,200. It's in a whole lot better shape, but it's a whole lot more money too. And the $250 I can swing right now cash, no big deal, and I can just work on it. That'd be a great video project for this channel, is fixing it up as I go, and showing you guys the progress. you know, stuff like that, and maybe invest in some better, actually a video recorder, you know, a camera instead of a cell phone. So that might be, but I'm gonna probably look at it Saturday. I gotta take my top off, and it does have a bed liner in it, so I might just take the bed liner out and run and see what the you know, hopefully I get to talk him down a little bit. But it is, you know, $250 for the bare bones, you know, and I don't want to do a whole lot of work to it, but I just need something right now, and just in case I lose my job, just in case, you know, and just always have that fallback, just in case something happens, you happen. That's why I still have my generator, you know. I do use it every once in a while. I do take it out there, and I have to air up my tires, like my Jeep. Both my tires are flat on my Jeep, so I will take the generator out there with my air pump and air up the tires. But a lot of people who, you know, they have a generator, they don't fire it up every once in a while to make sure everything's fine, or they have a generator for the crisis. The crisis is over, then they sell the generator, and then maybe a year and a half down the road, the crisis happens again or something, and they're like, "Oh, dude, I wish I kept that generator," you know. Like in this area, when we had that big storm a couple years ago, I mean, you couldn't find a generator anywhere. Pawn shops were out. Everybody was all of a sudden everybody was going for generator. I was lucky. I went on Amazon. I got mine off of Amazon. And it was here the next day. I paid extra to have the next day shipping, and I had my generator for a couple of days with no power. But then I kept it. I know a lot of people around me who had generators, and then as soon as that was over with, they literally got rid of them. They sold them. So it was just weird. So, all right, guys, we'll have a good one. I will keep updating on the camper. And as you see, this is how I live. I come in here, I hit my little light, and that's how I light my kitchen, my bathroom. This is from a bathroom. Sorry, guys, that came from nowhere. Now my bathroom, the only time I use my light in my bathroom is when I'm shaving. Every other time, I have this little night light sitting there, and so it draws nothing, and very, very little it draws. So, and that's always on. I even take a shower with that little light. I don't need a on the light because I got used to when the power went out. You know, I took a shower for 4 days with no light. Well, what I did have a light, but I put it on the end of the outside of the tub here. It was one of those Braun lights, work lights. I just stuck it right there on the and used that. And so when power came on, I'm like, dude, I don't need have all the lights on in the bathroom just to take a shower. So that's what I did. I just started using the night light. Oh, there's Saturn. You guys didn't have. I'm sorry about that. I didn't think about. The only reason you turned into the channel is to see the stupid cat. She ain't stupid. I love her. All right, guys, that's it. Have a good day.